What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Henry Live, back at it with another episode of Tarkov Language School. If you haven't joined us before, this is a channel where we take foreign languages and I teach them through video games. Right now, we're doing the Tarkov Language School series where I teach you Russian using Tarkov or through the world of Tarkov. We go over verbs, we go over language structure, we go over conjugations, we go over sentence phrases, phraseologies, and the videos that you see here on YouTube serve as the main lesson foundation, if you will, and these streams serve as supplement material where we game, and then every hour I do a 20-minute language lesson. Today we're going to be going into a grocery store all over, or to the grocery stores in Streets of Tarkov, and we're going to be talking about the vocabulary and phrases that you could use going to a grocery store in Russian. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you hit like and subscribe for more content like this, and hope you enjoy the show. Hey, yay. All right, everybody, welcome to your local grocery store. The Sparja in Streets of Tarkov is where we're going to be doing most of our vocabulary learning today. So, a grocery store. In Russian, that word is magazin. And that's a universal term for store, right? Specifically for a grocery store, you would say продуктовый магазин. As you can see written here on the screen, it is the way that you spell it. So we have a bunch of different letters. Go ahead and write that down. Take a second, pause the video, and we're going to just continue moving on forward. And we're going to go inside here, and we're going to interpret and translate a bunch of the signs that are inside here. Right to the right, we have a sign that says "В чем сила, брат?" In what lies the power, brother? Or what has the power, brother? And right there is a really cool phrase, "В чем сила?" which is something that you can say like, what has the strength? What is the strength that is inside of this thing? And we have a nice pineapple juice right there. All right, the first section of the store is the milk section. Right here we see moloko written clear as day right in front of us. Oh, let me duck a little bit. Moloko. And right here we have a lot of letters that are the same as in the English language. The M, the O, and then the L changes, right? That's the L in Russian. And then O-K-O, moloko. We're going to be moving on to the next section over here. And I'm going to move my big ass head. Right here we got the section for bread. And in front of us we have a really nice word, хлеб, which is the translation for bread. Please take note of the X, which is the H sound, and the B, which is the B sound, that last letter that we got there. The E and the L are the E is similar in the English language, but in Russian it's pronounced ye. That's pretty much it. We got the L again, right? So хлеб once again. This is the bread section of the grocery store, the продуктовый магазин. Into the next section right here we got frukty, which is translated to fruits. We got the F as the first letter, we got the R, we got the U, we got the K, right? We got the T, and we got the E. The last two letters right there that you see, that's actually one letter. It's E. The long or the short I in English. Next section right here, we got овощи, which is the vegetables. Everything remains, the O's are the same in English, right? But the B in Russian is pronounced as the V, so it's ovosh, right? We got it's like kind of a SH, but with a CH in there. It's like a sh, ovosh. And the backwards N is the E sound, the long E sound. And then these are the vegetable section. It's really funny because you see oranges right there, and that's just a bunch of bullshit. All right, next section is the meat section. Move my big ass head one more time. And we, oh shit. All right, here we go. We got мясо. And it is, the O is pronounced as an A here because it is the first vowel. There's a grammar rule for that. So right here we have мясо. The backwards R is ya, right? Which also translates to I. The C is the S sound, and the O it's an O still, but it's not pronounced мясо. It's just мясо. And There you go. We got the meat section. Fucking dirty as fuck, but moving on. And in the back there, some extra vocabulary words right here. I'm going to move my head again. So that little rack right here, that's a tray rack, right? And actual tray is podnos. All right, here we go. We got the fish section. Here we got the R. We got the E again that we saw in frukte, right? And the B that we saw in chlieb. And the A remains the same. This is the fish, riba, which riba is fish. It can either be, if it's a bunch of fish, you're actually gonna have that E at the end of it again. So ribe. Moving on. All right, the next section that we got here is napitki. All right, this is the drink section. If you ever see that napitki, here you can find sok, which is juice. Here you can find all water, voda or voda, beer, piva, and in the game that's actually pievka, but pivko is the proper way to pronounce it. Unfortunately, there's nothing stocked up, but here's where you would find in a Russian grocery store, you would find the plethora of drinks that would be offered in a regular store. All right, moving on over here to the corner of the Sparja Grocery Store. We're coming to the coffee shop. Here we got coffee. It is coffee. And a cup would be chashka. Going into the back here, most likely you'll see this in a grocery store all over the world, is an ATM, which you can say bankomat. Bankomat. And ironically, right to the right of the bankomat, it says без труда, но за деньги. So really easy, so without effort, but for money. And that's referring to the food that's like basically ready. So the sprats and the herring, the pickled herring inside the cans that we eat in Tarkov. All right, going to the back section, the employees area, we have these industrial refrigerators, and this is actually a really interesting word right here because you can use that universally for all refrigerators. Холодильник. And you'll see that actually in Tarkov. We actually use the hladilnik, a lot of people call it, but it's холодильник is the proper way to pronounce it. Холодильник. And I'll write that properly on the screen. All right, we're at the grocery store right in front of the finance building over here near the sewer extract. We got a couple of cool posters that I want to talk about. So we have Vihr skidok, Tornado vkusa. We have a very similar word in English. So we have a storm of sales. So skidok is the genitive form of skidka, which is say like a discount, right? And a tornado vkusa, a tornado of taste, and it's referring to the sale that's going on for the Alyonka chocolate bars, and also referring to the taste of the chocolate bar that is renowned in Slavic culture. So right there on the bottom, actually, we have a cool little phrase, количество акционного товара ограничено. And that means that the product is of limited number. And I want to end it right here with the renowned condensed milk. The condensed milk can that you see right here is also renowned in the Slavic world, especially in Russia, Ukraine, Belarus. You see this in every household. I know people who just eat this by the spoonful. And right here it says Snami Sila, Sila Znami. So what that means is with us is strength, and strength is with us. And they're referring to the milk giving you strength and being high in caloric content, because it really is. A lot of people use this as like a pick-me-up. They use it in desserts, and it can be used, like I said, like a midnight snack where you can, and it's really sweet. It's really sweet. It's not to my liking, but it is a staple in every single household that you would come across. Really, it's crazy. So yeah, everybody, I mean, this is the vocabulary words that you would need going into a grocery store. There's a couple of other ones that I doubt you're ever going to be in a Russian grocery store. If you are, put some comments, engage in the comments down below. On another note, I'm changing my streaming times and my streaming days because I've seen a lot of people start coming in the evening times. I don't think the 4 to 8 time slot is really working, but I'm going to use this as an experiment to see if you guys like the 8 to 12 time slot better. So it's going to be from 8 p.m. all the way until midnight, essentially. I hope to see you there. Remember, this is the main lessons that we have here on YouTube, and I will be doing more videos like this, but we'll be doing them in apartment buildings. We'll be doing them in the finance building, literally all across the Tarkov world, going over different pieces of vocabulary, different themes of what you see in the real world using Tarkov. Now, so Fridays and Saturdays between 8 to 12, 8 to midnight. I hope to see you there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the flip side. Take it easy.